Did you know, by the time we finish this session, approximately 5 Canadian women would have been diagnosed with breast cancer, and one of those may not survive. Shocking, isn't it? What we do know is that breast cancer affects not just women, but young girls, even men are not spared. Despite advancements in technology for early detection, the risk for breast cancer has not declined. It still remains the most common type of cancer in Canada. It is imperative that a cure or an effective treatment is found. But how does one solve this problem? I think I may have a solution. As we all know, cancer is abnormal growth of cells, which were once normal. But guess what? To date, it is not well understood how a normal breast cell behaves. We know even less about the transition from a normal state to a cancerous state. In fact, identifying these transitions will help develop more rational and patient-targeted therapies. Not just that, it will help improve patient survival by 98%. Yes, 98%. Unfortunately, the current genetic screening can help only 10% of breast cancer patients. So what about the remaining 90% then? This is where my research comes in. I'm trying to understand how a normal breast cell behaves, which in turn will tell me how they change into a cancer cell. I have found that these normal breast cells provide subtle indications when they are changing into a cancer cell. My study suggests that these indications come from a factor, we call it a gene, which is shared between both normal cells as well as cancer cells. Now, when I alter this factor, these normal cells go haywire and starts behaving like cancer cells. Isn't that interesting? Imagine you are driving a car and all of a sudden your engine light starts blinking. Immediately you go to a mechanic before it breaks down. Don't you think this early indication was very beneficial? I strongly believe that the factor that I have found will help detect early changes in normal cells before they turn into a cancer cell. Not just that, targeting this factor may actually prevent the transition from a normal state to a cancerous state. And this applies to other types of cancers too. Someone once said, the best protection is early detection. Breast cancer is a perpetual challenge, no doubt. But through my research, now we can take one big leap towards early detection of breast cancer in those 90% of patients in a more targeted and effective way. Thank you.